yes, and I create another one and I name it animation 2D. And again, I disconnect it from cloud and I selected 2D, so I create another one. For animations, you already probably, so for your project, as I saw in the project specification, you have to create everything for yourself. You can't use those free stuff on the web. So, but for now, we don't have to create those animation sprites, and I want to use that are already freely available on the web. And one of the websites that we usually to download this, and just if you search free animation sprites, uh, one of them that is already available is that you can just find many of them here, and I have downloaded some of them, so they are freely available. If when you want to go and download them, it just asks you to if you want to pay it, or you just can click no thanks and just download it. So they are freely available, but if you want to pay, you can do it. So anyway, I don't want to give you those sprites because I want to directly you to directly go to these websites if you want, and decide your decision. And so here I just want to use those animation sprites, and I want to create them. I have already downloaded some of them, but as I said, you can go to that itch.io and extract any one you want. Here I've downloaded from that site these basic animations. It is just a simple pixel art animation with different animation. For example, this is for idle, this is for running, and just open it to see what I mean by animation sprites. And I will show you how you can slice these images and change it to animations that you can apply it on a character and you can use it in your program. I'm just waiting my program. Yeah, it is already open, and we can start animation project now. So we have just 1 hour, but I want to cover this in 1 hour with just a short break between that. I can start and then we can have a break just a few minutes later. So for creating animation, what we do is we just create a game object that wants to have the role of our player. So here at the beginning, as I said, we have just main camera. What I do is just adding, right click, add a empty game object, and I call it player. This is my player here, and this player has nothing at the beginning. And as you can see, if I press here and here, it's just nothing because it doesn't have any component here. So what I do is just add some kind of a renderer that it holds some image. So sprite renderer, I add it, and by default this sprite renderer has nothing in it. It's just empty. As I said, I want to use those sprites, so let's start with one of these animations we have here, which is for example this idol. Yeah, this idol. I just drag and drop this idol to my project, and again I create a folder, sprites, and I put this in the sprites. So I have this image here. What should I do is that I have to crop those and I have to slice those images and create my animation. What I do is if I just click this on it, it shows it's open, but I can't work this way. I should slice it in the Unity in order to be able to use it. There are two things that we have to do when we want to slice. One of them is that just selecting on this sprite sheet and changing from single to multiple, because we want to say that this image holds multiple images and not just one image. So I just checked on this, clicked on this, and change it from single to multiple. This is one thing I have to do. And the second thing is that I have to change the filter mode, because I want to say that this is a uh, kind of a pixel art that with the good quality. Otherwise it would be a blurry image, and I'll show you the change here. So if I don't change it and I keep it bilinear, if I open this sprite editor, I just click apply. As you can see, they are blurry image, and but if you change it from the filter mode from bilinear to point and apply it, you will see this is kind of a, no, it's kind of vector pixels, and with the good quality you can see it here. So these are my different frames for my idle animation, and what I do here is just want to slice it, and that's what I do with here with the slicing option. When you want to slice it, there are different options. Some of them are automatic, and another ones are by manually. So if I do it automatically, as you can see, it tries to automatically select those frames, but there are some problems. For example, in this frame, I don't want to have it as a two frame. The head and body are separated, so I should fix this. But there are other options that you can do it by cell size or by cell count. For example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can set by cell count, and then I can say 10 column and 1 row. Yes, I didn't click the slides. Yes, this one works better now, as you can see, because I selected. Sometimes even so it some of the frames comes, you can do it manually, adding, changing. For example, in the automatic one, when I was slicing automatically and its head is here, you can just remove, for example, the head, the selection for head, and just changing this frame. You can do that manually. So it's under, oh, yeah, it's in your hand, and it's under your control to slice image. But for this one, this by count worked better. And this is the animation frames that I have here. And if I click apply, those slicing happens. And if I come here and I select this one this time, it shows me each different the slice of this animation. And if I put one of them in the game object that a player I created, I can show that it is showing for my player. So for the player, the sprite is already empty. I can drag and drop any of these ones to this sprite sheet of this player. So I just put the first one. It's very small. Mm, yeah, I can probably change the main camera. Uh, yeah, it is now. I change it from 1 to 5. Yeah, it is. My character is showing, but no animation, just one sprite, and we will change it in a way that be able to add to change this set of animations to set up these frames to an animation and then set this animation to this player.